Dear friends, welcome to Learning About. In this video, I'm going to show how to apply in the TCS Nextstep portal. So actually, a few days back, so some of you had asked, to make this video, but I couldn't make it immediately. So better late than never. So I've made this video now. So TCS, as you know, they have like more than 4 lakh employees, right? And so throughout the year they are recruiting, right? So maybe IT, off campus, TCS Digital, Ninja, right? And then you have the TCS BPS, TCS, like there is MBA hiring. So throughout the year, so most of these hirings occur like twice or thrice and all that. And then for all this, you have to register one time in the TCS Nextstep portal, the basic registration, and then whenever there is a new drive and if you are eligible, you have to do that, click on apply for drive, and when required you can also make some modifications. Okay, so I'm just going to explain the complete registration process. Not just that, so based on whatever in the past 1 year, so at many moments, so some of you have asked some questions. So that questions also I'll be answering towards the end. Okay, the frequently asked questions with respect to the registration, that also I'll be answering. And of course, you can also whatever questions other than whatever I answered, if you have any other questions also, you can post your questions in the comment section below, right? So for all this, off campus and even for the on campus hirings, okay, for any kind of an entry, you have to use this Nextstep portal. Okay, so the link to the portal is given in the description below. So once you click on that portal, you will get this screen. Okay, so if you are coming for the first time, right, so just click on the register now. Just click on this register now if you are coming for the first time. If you have already registered, okay, you can just click on this login. Okay, so if you click on login, it will show this. Okay, so if you have already once you register, you will get a reference number. So whenever you log in, you can either use your reference ID or your email ID. So both are both can be used, and then you give the password and enter. Or if you are a new candidate, okay, just click on register. Now for many of the hirings, okay, like TCS Ninja, TCS Digital, I mean the TCS off campus, the TCS Smart Hiring IT, and even the latest TCS MBA hiring and all that, for all that you have to log in through IT. So whichever off campus or on campus you are trying, so they'll mention whether you have to log in through IT or BPS. Okay, so for many of these hirings you have to log in through IT, and for the TCS BPS entry you have to create your login through BPS. Okay, so depending upon whichever profile you are appearing, whether it's IT or BPS, you click on this. Okay, so the form is almost similar between IT and BPS. There is no difference at all, except for something very small. Okay, there is no difference at all, right? But for IT hiring, you have to create profile only through this. Only then you will be eligible. Only then that apply for drive will be visible. And for BPS, you have to log in only through that. Okay, so once you click on whether IT or BPS, right? So you will see this wherein you have to enter your name. Okay, so starting from title, okay, Mr. or Miss, then your first name and then the surname. Okay, middle name is optional. Then you can give your date of birth, then the gender. Okay, I mean, of course, if you choose the title, okay, the gender will fall automatically, and then you correctly enter your email ID, and that is the email ID that will be used for all the communication from TCS. Okay, so right from your admit card for the exam, and then the communication for your interview, and all further communications will be sent through this email ID only. Okay, and let it be a proper a more kind of an official kind of an email ID. Okay, so not some the social media kind of ID. Okay, just a proper email ID that would be looking good for a job profile in TCS. Okay, and then give your mobile number, enter your mobile number. Then you have to give your institute name. Okay, so for example, you can type whatever is your college name. You type, it will show you some suggestions like this. Okay, for example, I have typed Meenakshi here, so it lists all the colleges with the name Meenakshi, and then you can choose your specific college, right? So you choose your college, then you select your qualification. Okay, so BTech or BSc or BCom, whatever is your qualification, you choose your qualification, and then the year of passing. Okay, so the highest qualification, year of passing 2021 or 2018, whatever it is. Okay, and then nearest test location. See, in some cases, okay, the nearest test location is not required, because in some cases it is like they conduct the exam in the remote. Okay, but as far as the nearest test location is concerned, you don't have only the top cities, you also have the tier 2, tier 3 cities. Okay, for example, if you take a state like Tamil Nadu, you just don't find only Chennai, Coimbatore, or Madurai or Trichy. You also find, like places like Tiruvannamalai, Virudhunagar, Namakkal, Nagarkoil, okay, Pollachi. Okay, so you also find, like tier 2, tier 3 cities. So whichever state you belong to, or whichever is your, wherever you reside. Okay, so you check for that place. Okay, so you'll find, like most of the district fortress, or like something like that. Okay, like I said, tier 2, tier 3 cities you'll find. Okay, so nearest, choose the nearest test location, right? So even though for some hiring that may not be relevant, just choose it carefully and then enter the password. Okay, so you select your password. It should have, like a small letter, it should have capital letter, it should have special characters and so on, numbers and all that. Okay, and you also select your security question. Okay, so what is your pet name, or all that. Okay, so you'll have 4 or 5 questions. You also select the security question and then answer to the security question. Then you enter your characters, like, and then you type it. Okay, so as far as qualification, okay, so it will be like a drop down. You can choose the qualification. Nearest test location also will be like a drop down. You can choose, okay, or you can type, and this is the password policy. Okay, so according to this, you can create a proper password, and again that should be like you'll be able to easily remember. Okay, so that also you please remember. Now if it is the same in BPS, okay, there is only one small difference. Okay, so they just ask for, if you are entering to BPS, they just ask for the source type. Okay, so source type, okay, if you are, like you're applying for on campus, off campus, whatever it is. Okay, so you are applying as an individual, just give direct applicant. Okay, just direct applicant. The source name is not relevant. Okay, just go for direct applicant. That's the only difference in the BPS form. Okay, and then once you have entered all the details and then you click on submit, it will ask for a confirmation. It will show your name, and then it will show your email ID, and then your registration, your mobile number, and then it will ask for a confirmation. Please look at it, like you recheck it and then confirm it, and then if there is any error, just click on cancel and then go back and correct it. If it is correct, if it is exactly what you wanted, then just click on this confirm. Okay, now once you click on this confirm, it will generate a reference ID. Okay, and it will also reach your mailbox. Okay, this reference ID also will reach your mailbox. So after that, you just click on this continue. Once you get this notification, you just click on this continue. Then it will again ask for the password that you have just set. Okay, so, and please remember, you can do all this only in your desktop or laptop. Okay, it doesn't, TCS Nextstep portal does not support mobile. Okay, so you cannot do this in mobile. You have to use desktop or laptop. So just give your enter your password that just now you have just created. So this is the mail that you get usually once you register. Okay, so you get your the reference ID is sent in this mobile, I'm sorry, in the email. Okay, so so once you like enter the password, you get into this page. Okay, so the next step page, wherein you have the application form, and then track my application form. This is basically your profile page. Okay, so once you have created you have done the basic registration. Okay, so this is where your application form is, and this is where you track your application. Okay, and so now let's go on to the application form. So once you click on this application form, okay, which is on your left, this application form, once you click, right, you have to enter your personal details, academic and work details, other details, and application form. So finally go for a preview. So in the personal details, you enter your name, father's name, okay, I mean the name you have already given. You will be entering your father's name, your permanent address and the present address, and then the contact details, and then you just click on save. Then you go for the academic work and experience. Okay, so in academic, so we'll just go one by one. So we'll be filling up the highest qualification, graduation, 12th, 10th, and any other qualification, work experience, and then declaration. So as far as the highest qualification, it'll ask for the institute name, and then the highest, like qualification, and then the year of passing. Okay, so then graduation, so course name, course duration, and then like full time, and then like specialization, you have to also enter your marks. So the highest qualification, like you have to wherever, like, so highest qualification and other cases. Okay, so you have to enter your marks. So that can be entered either in CGPA or in the marks. Okay, and you have to also write the percentage equivalent. So you enter your graduation details, like course duration also, this the starting month and year, and then the finishing month and year, and then full time or part time, all these details you have to enter regarding your highest qualification, graduation, etc. Then your 12th. Okay, so 12th also you enter your marks, your starting time, your ending time. Okay, so which board you have done and all that. So 12th or diploma, and then your 10th marks also. So similarly you enter your CGPA or marks, and then board of education and all that, and then your roll number, etc. Then after that, any other qualification if you have. Okay, so if you have any other if you have done any other course, it will ask for the course name, specialization, university, and all that, so you can enter. Then the work experience. Okay, so work experience, if you have, okay, so most of you will be like freshers, but if you have any work experience, you can enter that. So here, like if you have work experience, just choose this radio button. Okay, just choose this yes, and then you go for this, like add a new row. If you put on add a new row, it will get this. Okay, so you can give the employee ID, name of the employer, address of the employer, employment type, okay, all the duration and all that, all these details you can enter, right? So after that, work experience, you go for declaration, wherein you mention, okay, if you had any break in studies, so you have to mention the duration and the reason, and then if you have done any other courses. Okay, so if you have any, like pending backlogs, like so it will ask for like whether one, if it is yes, okay, it will ask for whether it is 1, 2, 3 or 4 or 5 or more than 5 and all that. And then if required, okay, so academic project details, and then it will ask for a declaration, okay, regarding, like that is you have all the things, okay, that you have entered is right and all that. Okay, in that aspect, it will ask for a declaration, and then you can just click on that agree, and then so whenever you have done, like you just click on save and continue. Okay, so now you have completed academic and work experience details. Then you go for the other details. In other details, it will ask for your nationality, okay, languages known. So languages known, you can just add, okay, whatever is your the English and other mother tongue, okay, whatever you know. You just like choose the language, whether you speak it, you read it, you write it, or whether it's your mother tongue. Okay, so just add it. Okay, if you have whatever number of languages just add new row and just go on adding it. And then if suppose you have done some certifications, okay, so language certifications, if you have, you can also make a mention of that, right? And then if you have any achievements, okay, make a mention of it. And then if you have done some certification, just make a mention of certification. For example, if you have done Sun Java certification and all that, so whatever, just type in, like you will find the various suggestions given. So whichever certifications you have done, you can choose that, and then finally you can upload your photo and CV. And so it will also ask for your name, like as it should be printed in India, in case, like when you join in TCS, okay, for TCS identity card, it will ask for details. You can also enter that. Okay, so you have to upload your photograph and curriculum vitae. I'll show you the dimensions later. Okay, so upload your photograph and CV. It's almost over. Now after that, you can just go for an application form preview. Okay, and it will also ask for have you appeared for TCS test or interview earlier. Okay, and then it will ask for the details, okay, and it also asks for security details, okay. So if there is any pending civil or criminal cases, etc., that details also is asked. So all that you just read it carefully, and then you click on this agree and then apply. Okay, so just go for application form preview. Okay, application form preview, and then you submit your application. Now when you submit the application, it will show that you have successfully submitted the application form, and you'll be able to download the application form in PDF, right? And so this is the dimensions for the passport size photograph and resume, right? And very importantly, see, when you're applying for a particular drive, okay, so what happens is that it will show for, like, apply for drive. Once you have finished this, okay, once you have finished this filling up the application form, it will show for apply for drive. Then I'm sorry, you have to click on that apply for drive. If you click on that apply for drive, then when you click on track the application, it will show as applied for drive. Okay, so this is but if you are a okay, now this IT is when you're applying for IT, you have to choose category as IT. If it is otherwise BPS, it is BPS. Okay, now there is also another very important thing here. Now in some cases the exam is only remote. Okay, in that case it will not ask you to choose the mode of test. In some cases the exam could be both in center or remote. Okay, so if you are going to take the test from home, you can give remote, or if you want to appear in one of the TCS centers, okay, or TCS ION centers, you can give the in center. Okay, so these things you have to be careful. Now it depends on the particular hiring. Okay, so even if you look at the current hiring, most of the hirings are like from the remote location. But if you look at one of the previous off campuses, it happened like both in center and remote. Okay, so these things, it depends on the specific hiring. So there you have to look at the specific hiring, and then you have to respond accordingly, right? So so this is what I said. Okay, so application form PDF you can download once you have done it. Okay, and if you want to edit the application, you can do. And so, like for example, if you're applying for this TCS MBA hiring or TCS smart hiring IT, or if you are applying for, let's say, the TCS digital, TCS Ninja, then it should show this apply for drive. Okay, once you have finished all filling up the application, okay, if you are an eligible candidate, it will show like apply for drive. Now once you click on this apply for drive, after that, if you look at the, if you click on this track my application, okay, if you click on this track my application, it will show applied for drive. Okay, it should show applied for drive. The status should be applied for drive, and it will also mostly show the date also, like it should show the various stages. Okay, so when you registered, okay, when the application was received, when you applied for this and all that, it will show, right? So sometimes it will show like this. It will go up to the offer letter. Okay, offer accepted. I'm saying the final stage. Okay, not right now. Right now it will show something like this if you're applying for a particular drive, right? Now so here I'll also answer some of the frequently asked questions. Okay, see, under IT itself you cannot have two profiles. Under BPS itself you cannot have two profiles. Okay, so please be very clear with that. You can have one IT profile and one BPS profile, that is possible, but you cannot have two profiles under IT category. You cannot have two profiles under the same BPS category. You cannot have. Okay, so only one profile needs to be created per candidate. The duplicate profile, okay, you can just like write to ilp.support@tcs.com and then delete the duplicate profile for your own good. Okay, now if suppose let's say you want to register for IT, and if you have created profile in BPS or vice versa, what you can do is you create like another profile, okay, using an alternate email ID, alternate mobile number, create another profile. Okay, so you want it in IT, but you have done it in BPS. You create another profile in IT using alternate email ID, alternate number. And if you do not want this BPL profile, then you can get it like deleted by sending a mail to ilp.support@tcs.com. okay, now if you want to make any editing, okay, so if you want to change some qualifications like that, then you can just log into the Nextstep portal. Okay, just click on the application form and then make change. But some changes, for example, if you want to change your contact number, okay, so something like a degree or some marks you want to update, you can update. Okay, but if you want to change your contact number, then it depends on, okay, if your status is application received or applied for drive, okay, then what you have to do is there is an edit application form tab, okay, so you can just you can edit. But if your status, if you have other status, okay, so if it is application received or applied for drive, you can edit the contact number in the application form using edit application form tab. But for other statuses, okay, so you have to send a mail for correction of contact number using the ask me a question tab, okay. So I'll show you where that ask me a question tab is, right, and for which you have to use you have to send it along with the reference number, okay. Now if your account is getting logged, okay, so what should you do? So again, send a mail to ilp.support@tcs.com, okay, so mentioning the reference number to unlock your account. But otherwise, if you want to say, let's say you have forgotten password, now that is very easy, okay. So you just go to the login icon which I showed in the first, okay, just click on that login icon. It'll ask for your so if you click on forget password, okay, if you click on that, it'll show first 3 letters of your email ID, and then the rest of it you could just complete it, and then click on the email ID, okay. So they'll send you a link, okay. So all this you have to do it in desktop or laptop. So they'll send you a link to the mobile. You just click on that link and then you can reset the password. So resetting the password, if you forget the password, resetting the password and all is very easy, okay. Now this ask me a question, it is there in help and support, and suppose if you have any other doubts also, you can use this help and support, of course. You can but if you aren't able to find or anything like that, or any question, you can definitely ask in the comment section in this particular video, right. And so I hope this video was useful to you, right. So we also have videos related to TCS aptitude, TCS reasoning ability, okay. So also like how to crack this TCS NQT and all that. So there are multiple videos related to TCS. You can make use of all that. All link to all the relevant videos are given in the description below. If you like this video, click on the like button and share it with your friends. And if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.